welcome you inside Fenway Park in Boston. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Eduardo Rodriguez gets the ball for the Red Sox in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Ladies and gentlemen,
hey, when you dive into the numbers with this guy, he's a pretty good strikeout pitcher. Just
Number
under
11,
9 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So I would expect him to punch out quite a few guys in this one here today.
First offering on its way. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has taken it on the chin the first 2 games of this series, getting blocked.
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. And he's looking for 3 right out of the gates today. And he'll get there as he kicks off the ball game with a triple.
Batting second, the shortstop, Jorge Polanco.
Digging in, Jorge Polanco, no career at bat. Bats for him against this particular arm in the past. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Too low, 1-0. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, behind the dish, D-Row, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy, works it. The only problem, I think, at times, hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit on that inside corner and outside corner. Not very consistent.
Yeah, but Larry's approachable. That's the one thing. If you turn around and say, as far as you're going on the outer half, he's usually going to tell you.
Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2. Rodriguez isn't really known as the kind of starter that goes deep into games. It's not that he isn't capable, I'm sure. He just hasn't been that guy that works deep into games with regularity.
Matty V, I'm not sure it's this guy's fault, but I think it's more the fault of the metrics and the way we look at pitchers now, trying to limit the number of pitches and the number of appearances they have with particular guys in the lineup.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
He's set. Here it comes. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there.
You're on the mound in this situation, you only have 2 options. You got to find a way to strike this next guy out or get him to ground into a double play.
Pitch outside, the throw. And in fact, there will be no throw as he loses the handle there on the transfer. A 2-ball, 1-strike count to the Twins' first baseman.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
The 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. He's set. Here's the 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. Ready with another 2-2. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he will somehow keep his eye on the baseball there as he has it for a big out number 1. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan, please?
Well, no doubt. I'm here to watch the dynamic play of Byron Buxton. He's hitting over 350 in road games coming into this one, and it just seems like he comes ready to play. Maybe he really likes sleeping in hotels, or maybe he thrives off taking it to the home crowd. But whatever it is, it's working this year.
Now the number 4 Minnesota hitter, Alex Kay, and what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Buxton at third. Polanco is over at second with 1 down in the inning. Good riding action to that thing, and it's ball and 2 strikes. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
Stepping into the box, Brent Rucker, and he's the right man for the job with runners in scoring position as he ranks 5th in the AL in RBIs entering play.
Well, he's also been awesome at scoring runs. He's right up there with the leaders in that category as well.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. 23 pitches already here in the first inning. Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
3-2.
Hey, it's looking like he may be able to get out of this one after giving up 2 singles early.
Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second is in to score. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, one of the things you want to do, D-Roll, is strike early, and they've done just that with a big hit driving in 2.
Yeah, Dan, great to grab an early lead right there, especially when you could throw up a crooked number for your pitcher.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. Strike taken to throw. And he is out at second. Bat stealing to Jose Barrios gets the ball for the Twins in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Boy, this guy was unbelievably good in his last one.
Leading off
struck out a ton of guys in an amazing performance, and all of his pitches were working. Let's hope he brings that A game back with him in this one.
Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He had over 20 runs batted in last month. Very consistent. A solid month, and I love watching him swing the bat. It looks like the focus and concentration is even better when he has runners in scoring position.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. He was hitless in the shutout last night. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Skied down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the
designated
plate,
hitter,
flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They're still down. Into the box now. Max Kepler sitting at a 500 clip in the series coming into this one. 5 hits in 10 tries. First delivery to him on the way. In there, strike 1.
0-1's the count.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. The 1-2. Fouled off.
If you're on the mound right there and you're getting a swing at a breaking ball off the plate, do not be shocked if he's tucked something up under this guy's chin hot right here.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And guys, we need to seriously focus on the defense behind the dish today. This guy brings gold to the party, the ability to block balls, keep everything in front of him, shut down a running game, and massage his pitcher through 9 innings.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
3-1.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Batting 8.
So coming to the plate, Royce Lewis having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play.
This guy's having a really good year for his age, but this is something we've seen a lot lately. Young players coming up and impacting a lineup.
Here it comes, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now. Garver leads off first with 1 away. Takes this the other way to right. And that'll get over the wall. So forget about sending the runner. It'll be second and third now with only 1 away.
The second baseman, Louis Area.
Well, he definitely puts a charge into this one, and the outfielder has 0 chance to make a play on it. Next thing you know, the relievers in the pen have another ball to warm up with.
0-1 the count. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way. to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
And he popped him up. Bogarts backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Up next to
Riding into the box, Byron Buxton. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? First delivery to him on the way. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Buxton hits a little over the 270 mark. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. 2-1 now to the Twins leadoff man.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Soft liner to the left side, but little trouble handling this one down there at third as that will in. Striding in for Boston, Xander Bogaerts.
Leading off
as he'll
for
get
the
his
Red
first
Sox.
opportunity in this
The
one.
shortstop, Xander.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
That's a ball.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Here's the 1-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Now you could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
Batting fifth.
Okay, here's how the
The
Twins are
second
lining up
baseman,
defensively.
Michael.
And diving into the numbers on this team, the one thing that jumps off the page is the fact that these guys can flat play D. The highest fielding percentage in the league. Something to focus on today when you're watching this one.
Stepping in, Michael Chavis, and you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 home. Hard on the ground towards short. And there are 2 away now.
Batting fifth, the center fielder.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. He's going to go for his first 6 at-bats in the series so far. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Great job by the pitcher right there to pull the string. He knew he had an aggressive hitter at the plate, somebody who was sitting on fastball and ready to do damage, and he was able to slow him down right there and get him off balance.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Red Sox. They trail it here 2-0. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Ready for another chance? Jorge Polanco. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Jorge Polanco.
First offering on its way. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
1-1.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Twins shortstop. Counts even, 2-2 for Polanco. Three and 2 now.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
And he'll step on first himself for the out. And with one away, we check out where these guys sit in the current division standings, and it's not all that pretty as they face a sizable deficit at this point in the season. Digging in to try it again, Miguel Sano. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. Two balls and no strikes to Miguel Sano. Outside, 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And a changeup couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Another 0-2 home. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Peraza takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down.
The right fielder, number 5.
Digging in, Brent Rucker. He drove home 2 with a single in his last plate appearance. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A ball and no strikes. Sano leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. And it misses. 3-1 now.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit, and that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting, let's
choke up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Now the 2-0 is in there for strike 1.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Now the 2-1 takes that one for strike 2 on the inside corner. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. The 3-2 pitch There's ball 4.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long.
Up next for Minnesota.
For a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden, the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
He's set and the pitch. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Looking at his career totals, Garver begins play with a slugging percentage north of .525. Certainly a line he can take pride in. The set and the 1-0. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. The set and the 1-1. Upper part of the strike zone, a dangerous pitch with the changeup, but he laid off.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. The 2-2. Popped him up. Peraza waits on it. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Now at the plate, Christian Vasquez, 7, 8, and
leading
9
off
to start
for
the
the
home
Red
third.
Sox.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit to first. Scooped up on the backhand. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Batting it.
And with 1 away,
right
time
fielder.
for a quick check of the standings. And it'll show you that these guys had the division race all sewn up as they look forward to baseball in October. Next up for the Red Sox, Josh Harrison. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2.
Oh, that changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off speed is in the high 80s.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already.
Batting
and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Third baseman, Jose.
And here's Jose Peraza. Lifetime against Jose Barrios. He's a .333 hitter. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Red Sox still looking for their first hit here. And it's fouled away. One and 2. Here it comes. Curveball locks him up. Strike 3, and that's the 3rd out. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They trail things here 2-0.
Your
Austin
attention,
Bryce
please.
Answers the call
Now
from the
pitching
pen
for the
here in
Red
the
Sox.
4th as they didn't get
Number
the outing they were
37,
hoping for from their
Austin
starter.
Bryce.
Stepping into the box, Royce Lewis.
Leading off
He'll
for the
try to
Twins.
follow up the double
third
in his
baseman.
last at bat with another big hit right here.
Lewis.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead with the curveball. Strike 1.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside the right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball, he's going to go to it all game.
Here comes the 0-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Harrison waits on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 2, second baseman.
Stepping up now, Luis Arias comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Wow, the pitcher must be just shaking his head. That pitch
number
wasn't
25.
anywhere near the strike zone, but he gave it the old tomahawk chop and somehow connected with it anyway. Now he's standing on second, and he even has to smile about that one.
Here's Byron Buxton now. No balls and a strike to count. Arias leads off second with one gone in the inning. Pickoff move to second. Don't want to forget about him. And the runner's breaking for third. In there. Now the throw. It is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
That's not easy to do. To steal third off a catcher that has an elite arm like this. Great base running there.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. Here he comes again, 1-2.
Nope.
Lays off 2-2 now.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through into center field. Base hit, and the runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 3-0 game.
Hey, good job of hitting right there. If you have a runner on third, less than 2 outs, all you want to do is put the ball in play. He did just that. Hits a grounder right up the middle that drives in a run.
Yeah, took it right back at where it came from. All you're trying to do is avoid the corners. Hit something hard up the middle, whether it be on the ground or in the air. You're going to drive the run in.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Runners on first with 1 down. Runners going. And the runner back. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there. The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Three runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Miguel Sano would be next if they can keep this inning alive. 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk. Anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
1-1 the count. 2 out with the man at first. Runner goes for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in. Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
The 2-2 pitch. Hit hard to short. Gloved by Bogarts. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Twins get a run on 2 hits. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Twins 3 and the Red Sox nothing. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in.
Leading
Back
off
to the top
for
of the
the
lineup
Red
as
Sox.
they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
Andrew.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure
Benintendi.
this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Buxton is going to get there. 1 away.
Up next for the Red Sox.
So
the
1
first
away
baseman,
here with the bases empty,
Raphael
and that brings up the third baseman,
Devers.
Rafael Devers. And a ball, 1-0.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
Now the 2-0 home. Finds the zone, strike 1. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92. You can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
The batter, the designated hitter.
Now at the plate,
J.D.
J.D. Martinez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. In there, 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1.
Ball 1 strike.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Count is 1-2 now. Hit hard back up the middle. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the third out of the inning.
Your
Hernandez,
attention, please.
a 6'2" left-hander jogs in to take over
Number
on the
63.
hill. Next will be the cleanup hitter,
Leading off
Alex
for the Twins.
K. He's in to
The
get things
designated
going
hitter,
here in inning number
Alex
5.
K.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Now the pitch. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Hey. 2-2 now. A bouncer to the left side. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting, right fielder, Brent.
Digging in once
Rucker.
again, Brent Rucker. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike one. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit on the ground out to short. Bogarts has it. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
The batter. The
Standing in, Max Kepler. It was a walk in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. The 1-0 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Now the 2-1 is a fastball that misses.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that'll wind up a foul ball just to the right of Pesky's pole.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Bogarts has it. Throwing the dude for the good scoop at first, saves an error as this side is retired. Twins are set down 1-2-3, but they lead it 3-0. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here.
Leading
but
off
he said they've unfortunately just been
Sox.
faced with some really great pitching
Not
today.
shortstop.
The key going
Xander.
forward is to find any way they can to
Berger.
get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
He froze him on the breaking ball that time. Xander Bogarts is retired
Now
for the
batting,
first out
second
in the bottom
baseman.
half of the fifth.
Michael.
Digging
Chavis.
in, Michael Chavis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
So he ran the
Now
fastball
batting.
by him for the
The center
punch-out.
fielder.
Michael Chavis
Jackie
becomes the second
Bradley
out in the bottom of the fifth.
Jr.
Now with the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. And, Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. 2-1 now. Now the 2-1 pitch is laid off on for ball number 3.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
Garver over to his left, and that'll put an end to the inning as he brings it down on the warning track. 15. Jeremy Jeffress takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching for the Red Sox, number 32, Jeremy.
Ready for another shot now, Mitch Garver.
Leading off for the Twins, the catcher, Mitch Garver.
First pitch coming, here it is. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. A good tailing fastball for a strike, 1-1. Garver, originally from the state of New Mexico, he was a 9th-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
The third baseman, number 13.
Stepping up to the plate, Royce Lewis. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. Right-hander starts to loosen out from the bullpen now. Got him swinging in the dirt. And the throw to first is there to record the second out.
The batter
into the box now, Luis Arias.
Luis. Arias.
From the stretch.
Ball 1.
A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
2 out, nobody on. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
3-0 to him now. He's set. Here's the 3-0. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
First pitch of the at-bat. A pitch out. The throw. Poor base running there. Got him caught in a hot box between first and second. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag there, and the inning is over. At the plate, Christian Vasquez
leading off
on top of one.
For
It was
the
a
Red
ground
Sox.
out victim last
The
time.
catcher.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Well, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider is still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks as good now as he did early on in the game.
Got him to miss the breaking ball
number
there.
3.
Christian Vasquez
Josh
becomes the first out in the bottom of the 6th inning. Josh Harrison stands in. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Popped up. Sano in foul ground. And no one will track it down. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
I mean, you look in the dugout right now, you see steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears. Somebody has to stay back and find a way to get knocked.
A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
The third baseman.
Coming to the plate now, Jose Peraza. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax.
Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. Twins on top in this one as we take a look. Now at our game summary through the first 6 innings of play.
Byron Buxton.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is low, ball 1. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Buxton ahead in the count, 3 balls and a strike. Jorge Polanco will be next. The 3-1 finds the zone to fill the count, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home, and a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
The next twin up, Jorge Polanco, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. He's set, now the pitch. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
Buxton aboard here at first with nobody out. There goes Buxton. And a step off as the runner breaks for second. And he'll be run down between first and second. And a mental mistake that time as he's picked off for the first out. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Now the 3-2 pitch. Left side, but well foul. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And now in advance of a big 3-2 pitch. Time is called at the plate as he'll press the reset button. The 3-2 one more time. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
The first baseman, number 22.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
And he begins the at-bat with a knuckle curve looked at for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Runners off for second. Pitch in the dirt, and that gets away. Pitch is in the dirt and knocked down, and he'll make it into second easily with a stolen base. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Devers takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Settling in now, Alex K.
Alex K.
First pitch on its way. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Three and one now.
One strike.
The 3-1 is in there for strike number 2.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Boy, not close again. His 3rd walk of the inning as that misses for ball 4.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and threw the walk.
Matt Barnes will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
The 0-1 delivery. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Twin strand. So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the
leading
plate,
off
Andrew
for the Red
Benintendi.
Sox.
0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
We're moving right along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you got to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going.
And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Now
so
batting,
he's still got
first
his shutout
baseman,
working here in the
Rafael
7th, and with that in mind, we check out the league leaders in shutouts. And as you can see there, he currently sits 3rd in the AL in that category. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Kepler's there for it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
Here's J.D. Martinez. He was a ground out victim last time up. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
Behind 0-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time, and he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete, still working on a masterpiece. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They trail in this one 3-0. In now, Max Kepler, career numbers against Matt Barnes. He's a .333 hitter. Kepler. He's also taken him deep 4 times. First offering on its way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Set to deliver the 0-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And it's 1-2. The 1-2. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
Here now the 2-2. Line drive to left. Benintendi is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first down.
Now
look here at our starter comparison. And again, I don't want to be called the jinx, but the number to watch is in that hit column on the left side of your screen. A big 0. First pitch on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. A ball and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Now batter. Third base.
Into the box. Royce Lewis. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around first, digging for 2. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The tag, and he is out at third. And with that, the side is retired. Down go. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He leads off their half of the 8th.
Leading
and
off
they've been unable to get
Red
that
Sox.
starter out of the game
The
to this
shortstop.
point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Behind 0-2 now.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Chopper left side of the infield. Lewis is up with it. Throw on to first in time. 1 away.
Pretty simple way to start the 8th inning out. A ground ball, and he's 5 outs away from a no-no.
First delivery to him on the way. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1.
This is the big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. Throwing to second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Now batting. Center
So
fielder.
these fans will not get to see history here after all as the no-hit bid ends right here with 1 out in the 8th.
Matty V, so close, but yet so far. You get into the 8th inning, D-Row. You get that first out, and you're starting to think to yourself, this might be the night I finish it off.
That's what I was going to ask you. Do you wait until this long, or does it start creeping in around the 6th inning?
It starts creeping in right around the 6th. You look up that, you see zeros on that scoreboard, you know you're doing something special.
Yeah, and from an offensive standpoint, you start letting it creep in right around that same time, and you're telling yourself and the boys, we have to find a way to get a knock.
Buxton is there, 2 gone.
The batter.
So
the
digging in now, Christian Vasquez. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Here's the Minnesota skipper making his way out to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Hey, 2 tough pitches right there, and expect more of the same. With that guy standing out on second base, you don't want any RBI scoring right here. With that base open at first, he's going to grind out and try and get this guy to swing at something outside the zone.
Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the 3rd out. Red Sox leave 1. Still down 3-0. Ryan Brazier enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Standing in, Luis Arias. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Well located changeup on that one as it catches the black for a called strike. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. He pulls this one into right. Harrison moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Into the box now, Byron Buxton, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 1-0 delivery. Ball 2. Lays off and it's 3-0. Hey. 3-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Three balls and 2 strikes to the Twins center fielder. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch. That one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. This is line to left. Benintendi is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
The first baseman, number 22, Miguel.
Here's Miguel Sano, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. Here comes the first pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Now a throw over to first, but the runner's back easily. Buxton is off of first with 2 away. Just missing here, 2-0.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
I'm shocked he got to that pitch right there. In today's game of loading up, leg kicks, toe taps, dropping the hands, trying to create launch angle, that high hitter usually gets
Carson Smith takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
40.
Stepping in now, Alex Kay as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Whoa, right back at him, and it hit him. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. Twins strand a pair, but they lead it 3-0. Coming to the plate now, Josh
Leading
Harrison
off
in his
for the
career
Red
against
Sox,
this pitcher. He
the
saw
right
4
fielder,
hits in
Josh
18 at-bats. He's also hit a
Harrison.
couple of home runs against him. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. 1-0 pitch on the way. Fastball just missed above the zone.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Sano is over to take a look. Now the 2-1 pitch. Hits this one hard the other way. Arias has it, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Now
Twins are
batting,
into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter, and he'll be very happy with how the day went.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
One out, nobody on. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the
now
home
batting,
9. There
left
are
fielder,
2 away now.
Andrew Benintendi.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Andrew Benintendi. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. 0-1 the count. Here comes the 0-1. And there's a called strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Kepler's on the move, and he tracks it down. And this ball game is over. 3-0 the final score in this one today. Minnesota win their 118th decision of the year,
for
best in the division.
Good Thursday morning to you, Show Nation. Let's jump right into Wednesday's baseball action. Starting in the American League Central, the Twins knocked out 10 hits as a team as they grabbed the walk-off win over the Royals 5-3. They continue to win as they now have 9 straight. Heading into the day, the Twins are leading the American League Central Division. They are more than 10 games ahead of second, while the Royals are at the bottom of the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Tigers grabbed 13 hits in the game as they beat the Blue Jays in Toronto 6-3. Entering the day's action, the Blue Jays sit in 4th place in the American League East Division, 13 games out, while the Tigers are in 4th place in the AL Central. They're over 20 games out of first. The Indians hit 3 long balls as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 9-5. As of right now, the Indians are in 3rd place in the AL Central. They're over 20 games out of first, while the White Sox are 2nd in the division, yet they currently hold a spot in the race for the American League wild card. The Boston Red Sox snapped their 5-game losing streak as they beat the visiting Rays 4-3. As of today, the Red Sox are in third place in the AL East, 12 games behind first place, while the Rays are atop the division. They are more than 10 games ahead of second place. Wyatt Matheson grabbed 3 base knocks as the Orioles took down the A's 5-3. He extended his hitting streak to a modest 6 straight games. Heading into the day, the Orioles are in last place in the AL East. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Athletics sit in first place in the American League West Division. They have a small half-game advantage. The Rangers had lost their previous 8 games, but put a halt to that as they got a win over the Astros in Houston 5-3. At the start of the day, the Astros are in third place in the AL West, 6 games out of first. And the Rangers are 4th in the division. They're 7.5 games out of first. The Miami Marlins went deep 4 times as they beat the Braves in Atlanta 8-3. As of right now, the Braves are in third place in the NL East, 17 games out of first, while the Marlins are 4th